Hello and welcome to the in-depth series of Drishti IAS. My name is Pooja Dwivedi. Today we are going to discuss about the official beginning of International Year of Millets, that is International Year of Millets 2023. What are millets? Have you ever thought about that? These are very important nutri-cereals for us. We will discuss it more in detail. Let us move ahead and talk about these many topics that we are going to discuss step by step. Backdrop, that is background, International Year of Millets, that is 2023. What will happen in the International Year of Millets? How we will acknowledge that this is the year for millets. India and the globe on millets. Significance, challenges, initiatives and questions. Question will be provided in the comment segment. You have to answer that and I will take the names of you all in the next segment. So it all started in 2018. When United Nations General Assembly declared 2023 as the International Year of Millets. The objective is simple: to ensure that awareness is there of the contribution of millet to food security and nutrition. These are also termed as nutri-cereals. To improve sustainable production and quality of millets. Processing should be done in such a manner that it does not compromise with the quality of millets. Enhanced investment is there in research and development, and also to extend services to achieve the other two aims. Okay, services and everything are very important here. Now, International Year of Millets 2023, according to the Prime Minister of India, it should be a people's movement alongside positioning India for the global hub of millets. Why are we emphasizing on millets so much? We will know about that as well. First of all, let us know about what is going to happen in the Year of Millets, International Year of Millets. Every ministry, central department, central or state ministry, everyone will have a focused month in 2023 that will be allocated to ensure awareness about millets. It will increase awareness about it. Supposedly, if we take the example of certain ministries, January 2023 is the focused month for the Ministry of Sports and Youth Affairs. It will also be for states of Chhattisgarh, Mizoram and Rajasthan. They will conduct events and activities related to it. Now, the Embassy of India in Azerbaijan and Belarus will also be conducting activities when it comes to increasing awareness for millets. January 2023 only, Agriculture and Processed Food Products Export Development Authority and DA and FW will be participating in a trade show in Belgium that will be raising awareness about millets. And embassies of India across more than 140 countries will be participating in the celebration of 𝐈𝐀𝐒 2023. Let's talk about millets now. What is a millet? It is a collective term which refers to a number of small seeded annual grass, and it is actually cultivated as a grain crop, and they are grown on marginal lands in dry areas in temperate, subtropical and tropical region. I am giving you prelims facts here, okay? Including, if we have to talk about by the names, millets include ragi, such as this is known as finger millet, jowar, sorghum, sama, little millet, bajra, pearl millet and variga, that is proso millet. And if we have to trace back the origin of millets to India, Indus Valley civilization was the first, we can trace it back to the Indus Valley civilization if we ever go to the first beginning of it. And were one of the first plants which were domesticated for food. Alright, moving ahead now, if we have to talk about the expanse of millets, it is grown in about 131 countries and it is a traditional food for both in Africa and Asia. 60 crore people take it as traditional food. India is the largest producer of millet in the world. 20% of global production and 80% of Asia's production is done by India. Moving ahead, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. These are certain states which contribute almost 100% in millets production in India. The three states of Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh and Haryana, they account for more than 81% share in the total millets production. Preliminary fact. Rajasthan contributes half of the total millet production in India's total millet production. That means Rajasthan, as we know, the climate and soil of it, there also with less amount of water, even less amount of irrigation, and of course with the kind of soil that exists there, Rajasthan produces millet for India in a lot numbers. Now, if we have to discuss which millets are grown and in what numbers comparatively, Bajra stands first. Since 2004 to 2022, we can see Bajra growing. Then next is Jowar, and finally we have Ragi. Now, if we have to discuss the global production, India, Nigeria and China, these three are the largest producers of millets in the world. They account for more than 55% of the global production together. Significance is a lot. First of all, they are nutritionally superior. Because of their nutrition status, it is highly recommended to consume millets. They are less expensive. First of all, not a lot of irrigation or fertilization should be done. There is a less need of it, and that is why they are less expensive. They are also nutritionally superior because they have high protein, fiber, vitamins and minerals like iron content. So they are very well, grown to end hidden hunger. What is hidden hunger? Hunger is something that you feel. But once you eat anything, your hunger might go away. There is a hunger by our body which is hidden in nature. That means there are certain vitamins, minerals that is needed by our body to grow properly and function properly. If we are not feeding that to our body, that means our nutritional or calcium or vitamin intake is low. That means we have hidden hunger. Our body is not actually getting proper nutrients. So it will also reduce hidden hunger. That is, these are rich in calcium and magnesium, and they act as a shield against nutritional deficiency. They are also gluten-free and low glycemic index. That means if we eat a lot of gluten, they may of course have give us problems like heart problems, heart diseases, cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, also obesity. So all these foods that we are getting right now from Swiggy, Zomato, which is of course very tasty but not gluten-free. So these are gluten-free as well as high in nutritional capacity. They have low glycemic index. That means, what is glycemic index? Low glycemic index means? Glycemic index basically measures the relation between carbohydrate and glucose. What is the ability of the carbohydrate in that food to raise the glucose level in your blood? So this is glycemic index. So it has low glycemic index. They are super crop at growing because they need less light, less photo period to grow. Not a lot of light is required. They are resilient to climate change, as I already told you that they can grow in the dry areas of temperate, subtropical and tropical regions. They can grow on poor soils as well. So if we have to talk about climate change right now, India is an agricultural dependent country. If we have to take care of our citizens, we must ensure that we know more about millets, because India is not getting any better when it comes to its soil capacity, when it comes to its climate crisis intervention. So India is not doing great right now in the agricultural front. So of course, millets can save us from this crisis. They are less water consuming and are capable of growing under drought conditions. So groundwater will also be saved, and they have low carbon and water footprint as well. So it will not also result in climate change. But there are certain challenges. How can we ensure that the quality of these millets remain intact if we process them? So processing efficiency is there. Then we also have to ensure there is decentralized processing. Not a lot of processing units are there for areas such as different states, so that they can have decentralized processing and they can ensure they are participating in the growth of millets and contributing to the production of millets. Shelf life augmentation, shelf life of these millets are pretty low as compared to others, so that is also a problem. And how we are going to market them. Market and market linkages are also very low for it. Alright, moving ahead now, if we have to talk about certain initiatives, then initiative for nutritional security through intensive millet promotion is one of them. There is also increase in minimum support price for such millets so that farmers can grow more of these super incentive millets. There is also input support such as value chains through farmer production organization and supporting the marketability of millets. So we need infrastructure, we need to ensure quality, we need to ensure that the agricultural dependence on these millets are supported by minimum support price and all that. Okay, moving ahead now, there is a question that you have to answer. In the comment segment, I will take the names of those who have answered this question correctly. With reference to initiative for nutritional security through intensive millets promotion. Which of the following statement is or are correct? This is a 2016 question. This initiative aims to demonstrate the improved production and post-harvest technologies and to demonstrate value addition techniques in an integrated manner with a cluster approach. Poor, small, marginal and tribal farmers have a larger stake in the scheme. An important objective of the scheme is to encourage farmers of commercial crops to shift to millet cultivation by offering them free kits of critical inputs of nutrients and micro-irrigation equipment. So these are the options you have to select from. Let me take the names of those students who have answered the last question correctly of in-depth. So many of you have answered it correctly. Sudhanshu has answered it correctly. Pramit, Srinivas, Hope UPSC, Bhargavi, Shivangi. Other than that, Neeta, Jasdeep, Rupal, Usha, Neha, Samara, Rashmi, Raghavendra, Sumya, Kamesh, Rahul Yadav, Sagarika, Vishu Pandey, Archana, Bharti, Divya, Adarsh, Gargi, Akhil, Ramveer, Anu, Satakshi, Vani Singh, also Avinash, Deependra, Edge of Knowledge, Anita, Anjali, Keshika, Puneet, Gautam, Prashant, Fanindra, Akash and Unstoppable. Thank you so much for answering the last question. Answer this as well. Thank you so much and stay updated.